Hello and welcome. It is no news that a lot of African freelancers, especially freelancers from Nigeria and other business persons who intend receiving money from their clients outside the African continent, find it a little disturbing that they could not or they cannot receive payment from outside the shores of Africa, especially Nigeria. And this is due to the fact that the third payment party platforms like PayPal and their likes sometimes prove stringent security measures to African countries, especially Nigerians. And this has become a whole lot of problem. However, the good news today is there is another platform called Move Funds, okay? And that is what we'll be looking at today. Move Funds is a payment platform that enables Africans, in particular Nigerians, to receive funds from outside the shores of the African continent, okay? So this will be a very good resource for freelancers who work with international clients and cannot use the PayPal service because the feature to receive payments on PayPal is not available for some African continent. Okay, so right about now, let us jump into how we could use the Move Funds platform to create an account, payment link, and eventually receive money from our international clients. All right, so we need to note that the process is quite easy. All right. It requires you to first create a free account as a freelancer. However, your client would not need to create any account. Okay. As soon as you create an account, you create a payment link and then you send the link over to your client. Your client on their end receives the link and use the link to make payments to you. We'll go through all that in a brief moment. Okay, after creating your account, you need to verify your account and then create a payment link. Once all this is set up with the payment link sent to your client, you get paid. Okay, so let's jump right into the practical. So to begin, the first thing you want to do is to click on Get Started. And once that is clicked on, it takes you to the form that needs to be filled out. So having clicked on the Get Started button, we are brought to the next interface where we will need to create an account. Okay. So first and foremost, we need to put our first name, our last name, the email, and password. It will be expected that you use your legal name, okay, except if you're using the platform for your business, okay, then it should be that you have legal documents backing your business registration because all these will be required to be submitted so as to verify your account. All right, so use your name if you were using it for an individual purpose, your legal name as it appears on your government approved ID card. All right, so I'll be showing us that by filling in all the required information. So having filled in the necessary information, I'll click on the sign up button. So here is another interface that we need to fill our details so as to activate our account. Okay, the account has been created because we have signed up for an account, and now we need to activate the account by supplying the necessary information. Right, so here I'll be putting in my phone number because the first name and last name and the email address have already been collected by the virtue of your account creation. So here I'll put in my phone number, and then further down I'll need to upload some documents. Okay, the first thing is to upload a government approved ID card. All right, and then I'll upload a passport photograph with a clear headshot showing my face. That's what I'm going to upload here. And then further down, I'll need to give a brief write up on what I do, that is my occupation or my profession. And then further down here, I would supply my social media handle, whether Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, whatever it is. And then further down, I will need to supply my freelancing platform handle. If I work as a freelancer on Upwork, freelancer on Fiverr, or any other freelancing website, then I can go ahead and put in my handle details here. Okay, and then lastly, I need to upload proof of my work. Okay, these are simply either offer letters that you have gotten from clients or other jobs that you have done, or receipts, okay, invoices that you have issued to clients based on the work you've done for them. You can upload all that as the proof of your work. Okay, you could also get proposals from Upwork or other places, freelancing platforms, and use that as proof of work as well. All right, so that is for individuals. But if you're using this solely for your business purpose, then it means that you, in place of the ID card, you need to upload your legal document. Okay, could be your CAC or your company registration and other things that contains or that pertains to your business, that contains the legal name that you supplied as your company's name. All right, so your first name and last name should be your company's name, and in place of the headshot here, you could use your company logo. All right, and that should take care of everything. So once this is all completed, you can simply click on the activate now button. Once you click on the activate now, I won't be doing that because I already have an account. Once you click on the activate now button, then a mail will be sent to your email address. That is the email address you supply, all right, to welcome you into the MoveFund platform, requiring that you should either complete your activation process or simply wait for about 24 to 48 hours so that your MoveFund account can be activated. So let's jump right into my inbox to see exactly what the mail looks like. So here we are in my email section, all right? And this is what the email would look like, right? Once you get the email appreciating you for signing up on Move Funds, if you are yet to activate your account by supplying the necessary documents and information needed to activate it, you would get a link asking you to activate your account. Okay, all you need to do to get back to your activation is to click on the link and to take you to the interface where you will submit the necessary details and documents that need to be submitted so as to activate your account. But if you have already done all that, then the last message will be for you, asking you to wait for 24 to 48 hours so as to get your account fully functional. All right. And after this, you would receive yet another email confirming the activation and the full functionality of your account. Let's see exactly what that next email would look like. Okay, so this is exactly what the second mail looks like, welcoming you fully into the Move Funds platform. And then it asks that you can go ahead to begin sending money, receiving money, of course, in foreign currencies, and you can also swap your currency if you wish to from one particular currency, say US dollars, to another, say Great Britain pounds. All right, so having said all this, then if you receive the second mail, it means your account or your Move Fund account is fully functional and ready to be used to receive money. So let's see exactly how we could create a payment link so that we can request payment from our client. And to do that, I will be signing into my Move Funds account so that we can get started. So here I am again on the Move Funds platform. Of course, the website or the URL remains movefunds.co, movefunds.co. So in place of signing up, I would rather click on sign in. And as you can see, my details are already been populated in the necessary spaces. And so I'll click on login. So here we are. As soon as you are logged into your account, you would receive your prompt with three options. The first being the option to receive money from abroad. The second option is to send money to Nigeria. And the third option is to swap your currencies. Okay. So in our case, we want to receive money from abroad. And so we'll click on the first option, see what that looks like. So here we go. As soon as you click on the first option, Another interface is opened up for you to fill in some details about yourself. Okay, some details would already be pre-filled based on your information when you opened the account newly. All right, so your names are already filled up and your email address. So you want to put in your phone number, your country, your the payment title, okay, and the little description about the payment you're hoping to receive. So I'll just do that in a minute. So I haven't filled in the necessary information, okay? We'll click on continue, and then we would be required to fill in our bank details, all right? How would you want to receive the payment when the payment drops into the Move Fund platform, right? So I'll fill all this in a moment. So I haven't supplied the necessary information and I cross-check that everything is intact in proper place, I will smash the Get Payment Link Now button. And a click on that will automatically generate my payment link and send it over to my email. Okay, I'll receive a prompt, yes, that the link has been generated and the payment link has been sent to my email. So I'll head over to my email to see exactly what the link looks like. So here is the email that you would receive once your link is generated. To get the link over to your client, simply copy the link and send it over to your client. Okay, so on the end of your client, or at the end of your client, all your client needs to do is to click on the link sent to them. Okay, so let's click on that and see what that gives us. Once your client clicks on the link, here is the interface that comes up on their screen. Okay, the information about the payment is already populated for them, so all they need to do is to click on pay now. Once they click on pay now, this is the next interface that will be brought up for them to fill up informations, okay, based on the payment that will be made. Now it is pertinent to note that the information about the money to be received by the freelancer has already been populated. However, the account details where your client will need to send the money to varies according to the currency you are to receive. So in this case, you can see this is a USD bank account details. So if your client is to pay you in USD, then they will need to use this account information. Another thing you could do is to simply help them click on the link and see how it works, and then copy these details and send it over to them alongside the link to ease the stress for them. However, if they are paying, they should ensure that the account details that they are paying into matches the exact details that is on this platform. Okay, so if your client is to pay you in a different currency, say the Great Britain pound, then they will need to click on this second option, and a click on that will automatically generate the account details that will be used for Great Britain pounds payment. All right. So if you look closely, you'll see that the account details here is quite different from the first. And the same goes for the euro. If your currency is to be paid in euro, then a click on that to generate bank details for euro payment. All right. So in our case, we are to receive our money in US dollars. So we'll stick to the first option, and your client would need to pay into this account details. All right. And as soon as the payment is made, then they would also need to fill out this information. Okay, the billing details first. Then the email address that should go in here should be your client's email address, okay, followed by the first name of your client, the last name of your client, the location, that is the country of your client, and then lastly, your client will need to put in your own name, okay, and your name should appear the same way you registered it on your Move Funds platform, okay, that is you who generated the link. The way your name appeared on the Move Fund platform should be the same way the name that your client is supplying should appear here. All right. So if it's a three word name that you use, make sure it is the same. All right. So having said that, this is exactly all you need to do. So I'll fill in these details and see exactly what it looks like. So once your client makes the payment and fills in this necessary information, okay, this is just a test information, not necessarily real, just for the sake of this very tutorial. So once the payment is made and all these informations are filled, your client will need to scroll down and click on I have made this transfer. Once this is done, then automatically a message will be sent to the Move Fund platform to confirm the payment. And as soon as the payment is confirmed in the space of 30 minutes or less, your payments that would be deposited into the account that you supplied when you were creating the payment link. So this is exactly how you could receive money in less than 30 minutes as a freelancer or as a business person who intends to receive money from clients outside the shores of the African continent. I hope you found this useful. Please do not forget to subscribe if you're yet to subscribe to this channel so that you can see other similar videos when we upload them. Also, encourage us by liking this post if you found it valuable. And if you have any question whatsoever, drop it in the comment section and I'll be glad to answer them for you. Thank you for joining and see you in another video.